My people, it's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I'm happily here with y'all, back at it again with a new YouTube video for the YouTube channel. My mission when it comes down to this YouTube journey is to try to awaken as many people as possible, because I feel like Neo in the Matrix, bro. Word. And finally, taking that leap of faith, going all in on my YouTube channel, going all in on the stock market. Just going all in on myself, bro. It made me realize a lot. And right now, I'm doing this video in front of a hospital, right? And I was asking myself, like, how many people do y'all believe is at this hospital right now because of stress-related things when it comes down to their job, right? Or when it comes down to their finances? Because we know that stress will take you out quicker than anything in this world. I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, y'all gotta find peace of mind. A majority of people, their jobs is not gonna bring that. We live in a world where we are always focused on, most of the time, things that don't matter, right? We live in a world where the school system has programmed us to not truly be yourself, right? To not really be authentic. They programmed us to be workers in a world where time is very, very finite, but money is infinite. They programmed us to think that if I just work harder at my job, I'll be rewarded at the end of the day, when in reality you won't. You'll just be rewarded with more work. And as many people as I try to get to realize the truth, where it's like your job does not care about you, you're just a number. I try to get y'all to realize that, because I realized that at the place that I was at. I'm just a number to these people. They don't care. They'll stress you out as much as they can. They'll try to get you to quit. They'll try to get you to leave. People have this superior complex because they have these job titles in the 3D, but spiritually, they're broken. And I had to isolate myself away from that, so that I could zoom in on my life and have the time and energy to work on myself. If your mental ain't right, if your headspace ain't right, the money doesn't feel as fun or fulfilling. Yeah, you getting a paycheck every 2 weeks, but what is it costing you? What is it costing you being around negative people, being around negative energy, waking up in a low vibration, a low frequency? And then, if something was to happen to you, right, because of stress-related things at work, all they're gonna do is replace you with the next person. I feel like we shouldn't have to live in a world where we gotta ask somebody else outside of ourselves for permission, for a day off, for a mental health day, to spend time with family, to spend time with friends. You know that the environment is ruining you mentally. And I always advise y'all, put yourself first. I always advise y'all, pay yourself first, because you matter. You working 40 hours or more a week, every week, like clockwork, to make somebody else rich or wealthy. Why wouldn't you pay yourself out of what these people are giving you? Because they're not going to give you as much as they're giving the CEO. They're not going to do that. But why wouldn't you pay yourself to let yourself know, I'm a priority too? You know? And your body will send you signals, bro. When I was at the place that I was working at, I was getting a lot of headaches, bro. I'm not even going to front to y'all. Every day I was getting headaches. My mood was down. My vibration was down. I didn't want to be there. It's like physically I was there, but mentally I wasn't there, bro. And I'm gonna just be honest and real with y'all. You know? We continue to listen to the older generation and what they're telling us to do, but real fulfillment comes from what you want to do. If I have fun with my e-scooter doing Uber around the city, then that's what I personally decide to do. I'm still making money in a positive way. If I want to sit there and try to go all in on my YouTube dreams and goals, that's what I want to do. I can't worry too much about what the outside crowd is thinking or what they saying, because it don't matter, bro. It's my journey in life. And that's how you got to view this human experience, bro. What do you want to do? What value can you add to the human race, right? In a positive way. Are you going to learn how to manage your money in a good way so that you do have the time freedom to do what it is that you want to do? The reason why we go to these jobs is because we know that we're getting a paycheck every 2 weeks, and we know that our bills will be taken care of. Some of them, not all of them, because some people work jobs where all their bills ain't taken care of, right? We see it happening. We see it. These jobs ain't paying enough money, right? But we like the certainty as human beings, but how you grow is through the uncomfortable stage, the uncertainty, the leap of faith, the taking a chance on yourself. What if this goes right? What if what I want comes to life, bro? Because it can, and it will. It starts with you, though. It starts with your beliefs. It starts with your consistency. It starts with the discipline. It starts with the awareness of the opportunities. Because every day we got an opportunity, right? But if every day I'm putting myself in a place where I don't want to be at, all I'm doing is blocking the other opportunities that could be out there for me. If every day all I'm doing is making somebody else rich and wealthy, what am I doing? I'm not connected with my higher self, because my higher self knows we already rich and wealthy within. We just got to keep on attracting the money because it's energy. We magnetic beings. They tricked you into thinking if you just get a job, you're going to be secure in life. You're not. You're going to have a paycheck every 2 weeks, but that's not security. It's a paycheck. You never taught about inflation. You never taught about the cost of living rising. You never taught about the stock market. You never taught about real estate. You're not taught about how money truly works. You just know how to work and get a paycheck, how to work for the money. What about having the money work for you? What about that? Half the people don't even understand how much money they really making per hour. They say I'm making $20-something an hour, but then they look at their paycheck and they're like, I'm not even making that per hour. So we all been bamboozled in this human experience, bro. You gotta use your time wisely in this world. You know? And you gotta put pride and ego to the side, bro. Pride and ego wanna try to look rich and look like you got it to impress some random strangers. In reality, bro, the rich and the wealthy people don't even look like they rich and wealthy. You wouldn't even really tell. They don't have to impress you. And you don't have to impress random strangers because they don't care about you, bro. You got to care about you. I'd rather have a portfolio that's working harder for me while I continue to work on myself and add value to the people and work on my online business, bro, which is this YouTube channel. I love this stuff. And I'm proud of myself for betting on me. I know that it's going to pay off, right? I know that the channel going to keep growing. I know that we're going to keep on expanding. And I know that none of these jobs will ever care about any of us. They just want to keep the power. They just want to have obedient people. And they want you to stand in line like this is school. They want to keep you oppressed. You oppressing your creativity. You're not really able to express yourself the way that you truly feel. But I would sit there and say, bro, we all out here working for these people while we getting paid the scraps. Hey, none of us getting rich and wealthy working these jobs, right? Rich and wealthy is 400,000 and above, bro. A milli, 2 milli, 3 milli. You ain't making that at your job, bro. With low wages, it's not happening. Maybe if you worked there for 30 years and you got some money invested or saved up or whatever, then cool. But come on, bro. There's multiple ways to make money out here. We just gotta connect to our higher selves and put in the work and be open to receiving, bro. Don't block money off, cause we need it to survive. But think beyond the paycheck. Think beyond your job, cause your job wants to keep you there for the next 30 years of your life, bro. And you know you better than that. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you to think beyond the paycheck. Alright? But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with me. I feel good. I'm about to get back to doing some more Uber. Make sure you like the video. Also, please subscribe to the channel so that we can keep growing. All right? And hype the video. Leave some comments below. Like I tell y'all often, I got a free Discord chat. I got a free Telegram chat. It's always in the comment section. All right? And if y'all want to sign up under me on the Stash app, which is the brokerage account that I use for my stocks, you can. If you sign up, you get $30. I get $30 after you deposit $5 or more. But that's up to you. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoy your day today. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll be back at it with more.